Yesterday, grade 1, we learned the picture graph. Mariam, do you have a question?
Yeah.
About what?
Can I make?
You want to answer? Okay. We learned yesterday that the picture graph, we said that it's like the concrete graph, but it's use pictures to know informations. Okay, and we learned what is the title of this picture graph. We can find the title on the top, at the top here. Who can tell me what is the title of this picture graph? Ruqayya, Mahmoud?
Miss, I have a question.
Yeah.
Um can you help me uh and
And answer the homework.
no answer the the se- the yesterday sessions?
Yeah.
Can you?
You
Yes,
want
I will print it now.
you want to revision yesterday's session?
Yeah.
Okay, this is yesterday's session, about yesterday's session.
No, miss, about the corn and the potato and the
Tomato.
and yeah.
Okay, let's try to answer this first, and I will turn back to the yesterday's session. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, Saji, finish.
I will print it off.
Okay. طيب رقية, can you tell me what is the title of this picture graph?
Plain plain graphs.
Figures.
I print it.
Plain figures. Okay. What are the figures here يا رقية?
I printed, Miss Rani.
Okay, Sergi. Hey رقية, what are the figures here?
Square, triangle, circle.
Squares, triangles, circles. Okay, can you tell me how many triangles are there?
I will.
How many triangles?
4.
Four. One, two, three. Oh, we said that we will not count the outside shapes. Do you remember?
Miss, I
More.
squares. I count the squares.
Oh, I said triangles.
Oops.
How many triangles?
A.
E.
Three. One, two, three. And how many circles?
A.
8.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and eight. So the first question here was use the graph to answer the questions. This is a picture graph, Ruqayya. This is a picture graph. And the title of this graph is Plain Figures. About figures. The figures here are squares, triangles, and circles. If I said how many squares, you will count the inside shapes. Don't count the outside shape. One, two, three, four. How many triangles? One, two, three. How many circles? One,
1,
two,
2,
three,
3,
four,
4, 5,
five, six, 7, and
7,
8.
8.
So the answer for the first question, how many circles are there, will be 8. Okay, this sheet not on SMS, yeah, grade 1. Okay,
A
just
small
just answer with me on the screen. Okay, رقية.
Okay.
طيب. Um, where is رقية يحيى?
Miss,
Yeah, who's talking?
it is me.
Yeah.
Can you not make my mic is muted?
Okay. طيب رقية يحيى, raise your hand please, I cannot find you. Okay, رقية يحيى.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you understand what's the meaning of the picture graph? Do you know what is the picture
Yes.
graph? Yeah, it's a graph, use pictures. What is the title of this picture graph يا رقية? What is the title?
Plan.
Okay. Figures. رقية يحيى, do you hear me? رقية?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me how many squares are there?
Yes.
How many squares?
Where's 4?
4. Very good. Okay, can you read the second question, please?
Which group has the fewest
Figure.
figure?
Circle your answer.
Circle your answer.
Which group has the fewest figures? Do you know what's the meaning of fewest?
Yes.
Yeah, what's the meaning of fewest?
The smaller.
The smaller. The group has the less number than the other groups. Okay, which group has the fewest figures? Is that squares, triangles, or circles?
Triangles.
Triangle. So I will circle the triangle. Okay. Ruqayya Mahmoud, do you understand what's the meaning of the most?
Most
The
means the
most?
bigger number.
And the least?
The smaller number.
And the fewest?
The fewest number.
Okay, it's the same as the smaller number. Small number. It's the same as if I said least, it means fewest. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. طيب عمر.
Yes.
Yeah, can you read the third question, please?
How many more triangles are needed to make the number of triangles equal to the number of squares?
Do you understand what's the meaning of this question?
No.
Okay. How many more triangles are needed to make the number of triangles is the same as the number of squares? That means I want to make the number of triangles the same as the number of squares. So how many triangles I need to make the triangles equal squares? Hey Omar.
1.
1. Very good. Here I have 3 triangles, but here I have 4 squares. So I need one more triangle to make the triangles equals to squares. So here I need one triangle to make the triangles equal squares. Thank you, Omar. Okay. Mm, Yasin Sharaf.
Yes, miss.
Yeah. Do you know what is the name of this graph? Is it concrete graph or picture graph?
Great.
Concrete graph, or we can say that it's a picture graph also because we can use pictures to make the graph. Okay. طيب, what's the title of this picture graph يا ياسين? How can we find the title?
Ribbon.
Ribbon,
Ribbon colors.
ribbon colors. Okay, what are the colors in this
Red,
picture? Yeah.
blue, yellow, green.
Red, blue, yellow, green. Very good. Okay, tell me, Yasin, how many ribbons are red?
4.
Four. One, two, three, four. Okay, which ribbon has the fewest? Which color has the fewest ribbons?
Yellow.
Yellow. Okay, which ribbon has the most ribbons?
Blue.
Blue. Very good. Okay, Amr.
Yes, Miss Ranim.
Yeah, can you answer the first question?
Yes.
Okay, read
How
it.
how many green
Ribbons
ribbons there?
are there? How many ribbons are green?
4.
One. Count. Green, green.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Five. We have
4.
five ribbons are green. Okay. طيب لارا يونس.
Yes.
Yeah, tell me how many ribbons are blue?
9.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. 9 ribbons are blue. Okay, Laura. Which color has the fewest ribbons? Do you know what's the meaning of fewest?
Yes.
Okay, which color has the fewest ribbon?
Yellow.
Yellow. So we're gonna circle yellow. Okay, طيب سليم. سليم. Yeah. Question 3. Slim, question 3. How many
More. How many more is there?
how many more blue ribbons?
How many more?
Slim. Slim, yeah, turn on your mic. Slim, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, how many more? Slim. Slim.
Yes.
Yes, read question 3. How many
How many more
blue ribbons
ribbons
are there
are there?
than
Ten.
red ribbons? Yeah. How many more blue ribbons are there than red ribbons? What's the meaning of this sentence? Yeah. Here he asked me about the blue ribbons and the red ribbons. How many more blue ribbons are there than red ribbons? He means which has many ribbons than the other, the red ribbons or the blue ribbons?
The blue.
The blue. Okay, the blue more than red by what? How many ribbons are more than red and blue?
How many ribbons?
Yeah, how many ribbons in blue more than red? The blue group here more than red by what?
By ribbon.
By what?
Ribbon.
Okay, thank you, Slim. The meaning of this question, how many more blue ribbons are there than red ribbons, means you want to compare between the red group and the blue group. The blue group here more than red group by what? How many ribbons in the blue group? It's more than red. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 blue ribbons is more than the red ribbons. Okay, so I have 5 ribbons are blue ribbons. Okay, this is the picture graph, and we learned how we can find the information from the picture graph. In our lesson today, we will learn how to make a picture graph. How can we make the picture graph? Mustafa and Layan.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we are now in this sheet. Do you have this sheet?
Yeah.
Okay,
Right here.
let's start with Layan.
How
Layan,
many?
yeah.
How
Before you read the question, sorry, before you read the question, I'm sorry for interrupting, but I want to ask you, what are the figures here? What are the figures that you can
square, circle, triangle only?
yeah, we can see squares, circles, and triangles. Okay, how many squares?
4,
4. And how many circles?
5,
5. And how many triangles?
3.
3. Okay, طيب. I want to sort these figures by shape. Do you know what's the meaning of sorting by shape?
Yes.
What's the meaning of sorting by shape?
We put the 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 square together and the circles together and the triangles together.
Very good. I will sort the figures by shape. That means I will make a group of squares, group of circles, and group of triangles. Let's start to count how many square we have. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
We will just draw it.
Yes, you will draw. You will draw 4 squares.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the 4 squares in the first group. Thank you. Yeah, Layan. Mustafa?
Yes.
Yeah, how many circles?
Many circles.
Yeah, 1,
1, 2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5.
5. So I will draw in the next group 5 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Draw 5 circles. Now we are sorting by shape. We'll make the circles together, the squares together, and the triangles together. Okay, Laura Islam?
Yes.
Yeah? We sorted the squares and the circles. Now we are going to sort the triangles. How many triangles?
1,
1,
2,
2,
3, 4.
3. We have 4 triangles. 1, 2, 3. We have only 3. So I will draw the third group 3 triangles. Today we're gonna learn the words more than and fewer than, more than and fewer than. اوكي طيب يا أسيل، أسيل، أسيل كسبة. اوكي طيب maybe she's in the bathroom. رقية يحيى. Yeah, رقية.
Yes.
Yeah. Here I want to ask you a question. How many more squares are there than triangles? Do you understand what's the meaning of this question? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, what's the meaning of this
Yes.
question? طيب يا grade 1. How many more?
Figure.
The figures. Okay, I want to compare between the figures. طيب, focus with me please. We will learn the words more than and fewer than. Who wants to ask? Mariam, do you have a question?
I want to answer.
Okay, Mesa, do you have a question?
I wanted to answer.
Okay, Laura, do you have a question?
This we will cut it.
No, you can draw like this only. Sajid, do you have a question?
Miss.
Sajid, do you have a question?
Miss Ranim.
Yes, Asil.
I just want to answer.
Okay. Asil,
Answer.
okay. I will ask now about the words more
Yeah.
than or less than. Okay, focus with me, please.
Miss, oh, the more than and fewer than.
Do you know what's the meaning of more than and fewer than?
Yes.
Okay, what's the meaning of more than or fewer than? Tell
More
me.
than means something more than the other.
More than the other. Okay, very good. And fewer than?
Means something less than the other one.
Less than the other one. Very good. Thank you, Asil. طيب. How many more squares are there than triangles? Here I'm asking about the squares and triangles and how many more than. More than means I will compare between the squares and triangles. Compare. Do you know what's the meaning of compare? You will see which group has number of objects than the other. So I want to know which group, squares or triangles, have objects more than the other group. Ahmed?
Yes.
Yeah. How many more squares are there than triangles? The word more than means I want to know which group has a number of squares or triangles more than the other. Is it squares or triangles? Which group has more objects than the other?
Square.
Squares. Okay, the squares here more than triangles by what?
One.
By one. Yeah, so the word more than means find which group has more objects than the other and by what. It's more than the triangles by one square or by two squares or by three squares. I don't know. Ahmed says
One.
here the squares more than triangles by one. Why by one, ya Ahmed?
Both the triangle 3 and the squares are 4.
Four, yeah. The triangles are three, but the squares here we have four. We have one more squares more than the triangles. Thank you, Ahmed. So the word more than, yeah, grade one means find which group has more objects than the other. Okay, I can make this using a subtraction sentence, right? Like this. If I saw this question, how many more squares are there than triangles? That means I will start to subtract, sorry, number of squares, the bigger number, minus the smaller
3.
number, which is 3.
Yes.
4 minus 3 equals
1.
1. So the squares is more than triangles by 1. Again, how many more squares are there than triangles? More than means minus. You will subtract that big number minus the smaller number. 4, which is number of squares,
Yes.
minus 3, which is number of triangles, equals 1. So the squares more than triangles by 1. Okay? Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, طيب آدم. Okay, what is the title of this picture graph? Adam,
What?
what is the title of this picture graph? Where's the title, ya Adam? Adam, where's the title of this picture graph? At the top. Always the title of the
Yeah.
top. What's the name of this picture graph? Plain
Plain.
figures. Plain figures. Okay, Adam? Okay. طيب. I want to make the picture graph. I can't see you, Adam. Okay? I want to make the picture graph. How many squares I will draw here from this? How many squares and how many triangles and how many circles?
4, 4 squares
Yeah?
and 3 triangles and 5 circles.
5 circles. So we will draw 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw a grade 1. 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are now making the picture graph. We finished the squares. And now, yeah, Shahd?
Yes, Miss Ronnie.
Yeah, did you draw the squares?
Yes.
Okay, how many triangles?
5.
Here, from here.
3.
3. 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna draw 3 triangles here. Ruqayya, what are you doing? You're playing with your doll? Yeah, unmute, please. Hmm?
I promise I will not make it again.
I love my dolls, but I will not make it up again. I will put it aside.
Okay, Ruka, thank you. طيب. So here triangles, we're gonna draw 3 triangles. 1, 2, 3. Draw 3 triangles. 1, 2, and 3.
Miss, I don't have any from that sheet.
You don't have this sheet, okay. You can print it later. Lena?
Okay. Miss, can I say
Yes.
a question?
Yeah, what's your question?
No, I want a question in this.
Oh, you want to, you want to answer يا رقية? Okay.
Yeah, I want to say.
Okay, Lena? Yes, Lena.
I want
Yeah.
to answer.
Okay, Lena, huh? How many circles? I want to draw the circles here. How many circles from the previous groups?
5.
5 circles. So we're gonna draw 5 circles.
5.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
and 5.
5.
طيب. Lena, how many triangles are there from this picture graph? How many triangles? Ruka, how many triangles?
Triangles? Okay, I will. 3,
3. And how many squares?
4.
4. So we're gonna answer the questions here. We have 4. Stop singing, Ruka. Okay, we have 4 squares
Make it bigger.
and 3 triangles.
Miss, can you make
I will make it bigger. Okay.
Oh.
3 triangles and 4 squares. Okay, Ruka, can you tell me how many more squares are there than triangles?
What?
How many more squares than triangles? We said the word more than means subtraction. We're gonna subtract. You'll subtract what? More than means subtract. He asked you about squares and triangles.
Well, I will trace it together.
Okay, I will start with the bigger, which a group with the shape that have the more number than the other. Which one, squares or triangles?
Squares.
Squares. So I will start right here 4. 4 minus